Welcome and welcome back. So it's been a minute. Life has been doing the life stuff. But I didn't want another day to go by without us checking in on my planner in this new setup that I've been in since the beginning of June. And we'll do a little plan with me and just a little Sunday morning planner chit chat. I am drinking some a matcha latte. I love making these at home. I use ceremonial matcha, some whole milk that I steam and froth, some vanilla extract, and some cinnamon. Most days I put stevia in here to sweeten it, but today, because I'm having a day, I use sugar. Okay, girl. So, if you are new here, I would love it for you to like and subscribe to the channel. Here we talk about all things stationery, which is my joy, and I try out things, I share things, I use my things. I try to be pretty and functional over here. But yeah, I would love it for you to get in here, okay? So, I have been in my MeePlus Narrow since the beginning of June, and I'm gonna be in here. No, did I say June? I'm in July, girl. I don't know what day it is. And I'm gonna be in here until the end of July, and then I think for August I'm gonna switch to pocket rings. So stay tuned for that. I just got a new cover, pre-loved, and I thought it was red. Like it looked like this in the pictures, like this red here. But then the description said deep pink. But then the listing said red. I don't know. I'm lost. But it is a vintage cover. And I hope I like it and I don't have to send resell it. But it's a cutie. I love the look of it. So that's coming, and then we will unbox that and set that up for August. Actually, we'll do that when I get back from New York. I have to go to New York in a couple of weeks. So actually, I go to New York next week. That's crazy. I got so much work to do. Oh my God, I'm so tired. That's why I haven't done a video, because I have like work deadlines and they are taking me out right now. So anyway, I'm in my MeePlus Narrow. Let me give you a good look of what it looks like, and then we're going to do a little flip through. So this is the, I think it has 11 millimeter rings. I didn't get with MeePlus you can like customize your rings. I wish I had gotten the bigger rings, but it is what it is. I got the smaller rings. I think they're 11 millimeter, and I got it in the cognac, I believe. And I've had this since last year, so I got it, I want to say the end of the summer, maybe. I can't remember. It's coming up on a year, I think. And you can see it's patina is looking nice, and I love it. I love it, love it. And then it has this little C. So this is working out nicely. But here's the flip through, and then we'll do a little plan with me. So I bought a couple new things. So let me just show you. Not that I needed to, but I wanted this Muji clickable pen, so I got this. And I wanted to wait until I was in New York for Stationery Fest in a couple weeks. I was going to go to Muji and just grab a bunch of these, but I couldn't wait. So I just bought one. And so far, so good. I believe it's 0.3. I don't love 0.3. I actually like 0.5, but it is what it is. I can switch out the refills because I have some. But I got this, and then this is the MeePlus the lifting board that has the smaller pencil case. But I figure this is leather, so over time it will like stretch a little bit. It will give a little bit. And it is tough to get this in and out, but I do it because I like the way it looks. I like this pen. And over time, I just feel like the more I'm working it in here, this will loosen up just a tad. So that's what I have in the pencil. I just have a little key that tells me, because I've been using these highlighters, which I had gotten these back in May for work. So some of my supplies I buy for work and we use them at the meeting that we were at, but then I bring them home because we don't, it was just like a one time situation. So I've been using these and I like these a lot. They're nice and smooth. So these are the colors. Pink is me only. So these are like appointments that only involve me. It don't involve anyone else. Blue is if there's something I have to do that involves someone else, and that includes my dog. Yellow is public health work, and then purple is artwork studio. So that's how I did some color coding. This is, let me get some matcha. This is just a sticker release sheet. I got this idea from Rosie at Sleepy Notes Club. And this is just some sticker release paper that I repurposed. Like some stickers came on this and then I just cut it down. And then I just put some of my favorite stickers on here. And yeah, that's that. And I have some here on my little photo when I was stranded in DC 2 years ago. And I just put it on the back of these little Avery tabs and I punched them, and then that's a way to add a little bit of decor. This is me and my grandmother. These are Plotter Narrow inserts, and I just put down stickers for the month. Actually, I don't refer to this, so let's put a sticker down for July because we're in July, but let's just go ahead and mark it. And I'm using these little tiny stickers by Johan Studio. I got these from the Pinky Elephant a while. I'm just trying to use up my things, right? So I like these. They're easy to take off, and I'm just marking the month. So there we go. Something cute to look at. These are just some sticky notes, and I put it on this thing that you can, again, this is Plotter. But I just have sticky notes here. All of these are in, these and these are in my Amazon storefront, so you can get these. I think I got these from Jet Pins or the Pinky, I can't remember. These I got for free. These are just like little flags. These I got from Daiso. Alexa's telling me it's time to pray. Then I use these Plotter checklists, and I just made a few, it comes on the monthly. It's like the first phase of the monthly. So these are just some goals for the year. I stopped making goals a couple years ago because life, I don't know. I don't know if that was a good thing, not so good thing. Tell me in the comments, do you make yearly goals? I just felt like I would make a goal or make a bunch of goals and I was like over ambitious. I didn't get anything done. Something in life would just happen that would just derail me, and I just got tired of striving. And yeah, but these are some things that I wanted to do for work. And then this is for my own personal life. Let go of some weight, improve my mobility, read 12 books, French lessons, invest at least 35K, reduce clutter, complete my 12-month emergency fund, consistent studio practice. So then I really like the Plotter monthlies. I just like the look of them. I don't mind the stacked weekend. It is what it is. I went back in here and did some back planning just of some key things. And because I'm normally in my, you all know this, personal rings, right? So personal rings is babe, but I'm just too busy right now and too overwhelmed to keep up with this. And a year ago, I had promised myself that during the summer months where things just kind of, I may be busy, but it's not a lot of moving parts. It's just consistent day in, day out work, that I needed to slim down in the summer, just to slim down. And I didn't do it last year. Last year, I kept a personal for the whole summer, and it just made me sad because I was like, girl, you don't need to be doing all this stuff. Like, let it go. And this year, I promised myself I would slim down. So I'm really glad that I've slimmed down. And like I said, next month, I'm going to slim down even more into a pocket. Because, you got to plan according to your seasons. And when I'm really busy, but busy on just one or two things that I have to consistently do day in, day out. For example, yesterday I was in the studio 8 hours. I don't have a lot to write down except I have to get this artwork done for this show. So, or like during the week when I have client work, it's like we have to get our, all the prep we need to do for a meeting that we have with our clients in New York City in July at the end of the month. So, yeah, it's not a lot of moving parts, but, a slim down planner where I don't have trackers and all this other stuff that just makes me feel bad that I can't get to at this time, staring me in the face. So, I just have the basics in here. So these are the monthlies, and like I said, I will highlight in blue if it involves someone else. Like, this is my dog. This is me going to work, client work in LA. And then I just put down some stickers that my friend Dara had given me. And you see lots of blue. I went to New York for my grandson's first birthday. That involved other people. Atlanta Pen Show is in pink because that only involves me. So that's what I did. And then these are just trying to use up my things. I really love these La Dolce Vita stickers. PET tape. So that's what I have in the monthlies. And I don't know. I've been like trying to figure out what to put in the monthlies that's not that's important, but there's not a lot of space here. And I also log things in the weeklies. So I've just been experimenting with that. I think what is important to me is to track my studio days in the monthlies, travel in the monthlies, if something's going on with my dog, but like, and only big client meetings. Like I have to travel for this one. So I don't want to track every little thing in here. I think one thing that I'm gonna also start doing is tracking my skincare. I know that sounds crazy, but I have to be very diligent. I'm starting, girls. This is for my middle-aged girls, women. Your girl has gotten her tretinoin. Yes. If you know, okay? I am, they did start me off at the lowest dose, which I was like, come on guys, you could have given me 0.05. But that's okay, but this is, I want to be able to track this really well because I have to take some things out of my routine. like all of my like BHAs and stuff, exfoliants, while I adjust to this. So I want to be able to track this. And this is not going to be it's just going to be an every other day thing. So as you can imagine, it's going to rotate. So it's not like a Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday thing. It's like I was supposed to start this on Wednesday, but my mailbox didn't have my address numbers on it, so they wouldn't deliver it until I made a sign to put on my mailbox. Like getting new letters, numbers has been on my to do list forever. But they finally delivered on Friday. So I was going to start, but then I said, okay, I'll just start Saturday. Woke up on Saturday morning. We didn't have any water because there was a water main break. Okay. So I just like, no, I don't want to start anything until the water is back. So I'm going to start this tonight. And I want to be able to write Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then keep doing that. That way I can keep track of this. But I am so excited. I will be taking like before pictures. I'm going to be visually documenting this, taking like at least photos every week, because I want to see how this improves my skin. Now, I have pretty good skin. Like, I get compliments on my skin all the time, but a girl is 46, about to be 47, and I'm seeing a little creases around, little wrinkles here. Like, it's very light because, I am black, so we age very well. Those of us who wear sunscreen and drink water mind our business. But I want all the helps I can get. And quite frankly, my skincare routine right now, I really like it. I don't want to get caught up in all of what the people on the internet are doing because all that stuff is just marketing and gimmicks. Like slathering collagen on your face, that does not work. But so I just want to do the simplest things. So I just said, let me see if I can get a prescription for tretinoin. Fun fact, I got this through Amazon Pharmacy. I did the little assessment online. It was $29. You fill out an application, you send in your photos, a doctor looks at your photos, and then they decide whether or not to give you a prescription. I think one of the things I stressed in my application is that I am serious about my sunscreen. I wear sunscreen in the house, outside the house. I've been wearing sunscreen since I was 31. I wish I would have started earlier, 31, 32. But I just didn't know. And so I live by my sunscreen. I'm at SPF 50 now. So that's one thing that you have to do with this. You cannot be out here raw dogging the sun. Okay? You can't. So I'm excited about this. But yeah, if you are trying to up your skincare game, see if you can get you a little prescription for tretinoin. So I'm gonna do this. I have 11 refills, and then hopefully I'll be able to move up to the 0.5. I think 0.05 is where I want to be, and that's it. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna use the monthly for. I didn't do the rest. And then these are my weeklies. Again, Plotter. I think Plotter works really nice in here. I just like the layout of the Plotter. These are older. I hadn't highlighted anything here. But this is this week, just to give you a sense of like the madness of what a week looks like. And I just keep over here just like all the to-dos. This could be a little neater, but I do what I can. I still need to file the pet claim because my dog got sick last week. I was so sad. Okay, like here, he got sick on Sunday, and I had to take him to the vet on the Monday. And they said he was fine, that he was just constipated, but I think it was his pancreatitis acting up. Anyway, it cost me $600, and now I have to file the pet claim so that I can get some of that money back. But this is what a week looks like. I just put down stickers randomly. There's no rhyme or reason to the stickers. I just put them down, okay? And I tend to put my appointments here, like if anything has a time, and then I just keep a running to do over here. And then if I do stuff, I may put it in the day that I did it, or I just cross it off over here. It's like, you know, I'm not stressing myself too much. And then this is this week, and I just put down some stickers last night. I use whatever stickers are right next to me at the time because I'm just trying to use up what I have. And these are the La Dolce Vita stickers. I think this was like a little sample loop that the Pinky Elephant sent me. And I was like, oh, let's get rid of this. Let's use it up. So I put them all down. And something that I got, a couple other things I got this pen, this Muji clicker pen. Y'all know I didn't need this, right? But it was yellow. It was yellow. Go back and watch my pen video because you know I have so many of these. I haven't even used it yet. But I was like, ooh, I don't have the yellow one. Just foolishness. But stationery brings me joy and I have money to spend on it, okay? I don't know what I have on my hand. I have ink or something. Anyway, it brings me joy, and like I have not been spending a lot of money on stationery. I spent money during the Atlanta Pen Show, but that's pretty much all the money I spent this year on stationery because I knew Stationery Fest was coming up, and also I don't really need anything. So it's here and there. So this is a Uni-ball P. This is the banana color. I just wanted the yellow one. And I think this is 0.5. I haven't used it yet, but I love these. So I think this is like my fourth one. 1, 2, 3. I have the white one, the orange one, the brown one. I think I have the pink one. And then I have this one. I have a lot. And then I know what you're thinking. I got another one of these. This color is sick. It's so beautiful. It matches my pin code. This is the Uni Jetstream 4-in-1, right? 0.5, but this color is olive green. Now, I have, if you saw my pen video, you know that I have one of these, but it's darker green and it's metal. This one is plastic. And I remember saying in that video that I love these pens, but I like the ones that are plastic because they just feel better in the hand. They're not heavy. So this is my, I don't have the third one. It's somewhere in one of my notebooks. It's somewhere. It'll show up when it wants to be found. I don't know where it's at right at this minute. But this one is like plastic. It feels so light. There's nothing going on. I got this one at Atlanta Pen Show 2020. 2025. And yeah, I love this one. I got the metal one first, the green metal one. And then I got this one, and I thought I was done, but then I love the shade of green on this. And so I got this one. And can't have enough, you know? But that green is so sick. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. So I got I got 2 new pens. Not that I need any. I actually got more than 2 new pens, but oh my gosh. Do I have the other ones here? I went to the art supply store also, and they were having their annual summer sale at Sam Flax, and I got this one and a brown one, which I can't find because it's somewhere in my notebooks. But it's an inner gel, and these were like $2, so 0.7. So I have a brown one like this too. So I did buy some pens the past couple weeks, but that's probably it. I've been trying not to buy any stationery because Stationery Fest is coming. So as far as what I have to do this week, let's break this in. Shall we break this in? Let's break this in. I'm gonna use red. Um, I just got word that I have to drop the dog off at 10:45. I have on Wednesday a standing 11 a.m. and I have a team meeting at 1. Those are standing. I know that Thursday I have a client meeting on Thursday. Yes, client interview at 3. So I'm just gonna put 3 p.m. client interview. And that's the final one. These, I'm using these Midori clips and they just help me mark the week that I'm on. We have so much stuff to do. This is all should be studio, studio, studio. And I'm just gonna put it in because that's my priority. I have client work, but I also have to make sure I go to the studio. So I'm just gonna write that in. Just have to finish up the work that I need to do because I want to get the work done before I head to New York. The show opens at the end of August in Charleston. And then what I did on this side, unlike this week, you see, I just start writing to-do lists. I decided to put the weekly focus at the top, and I'll just highlight it in yellow. Should we do that? No, because I don't want to confuse myself. So I will highlight it in green. I like these highlighters too. Okay, so that's just our weekly focus. I just want to be clear that I have that client interview. Can't miss that. July prep for the client, and then my work for the show. That's all I should be thinking about. Anything else is not a priority. And then I'll just use this for like to-dos. Something else I wanted to do, yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I have my to-dos that I need to, I think what I'm gonna do is write the to-dos in blue. So I need to, um, order silk prints. Okay. Framing. I need to sort out the framing. Sort out. I need to what else do I need to do for our We Are Dying yarn? So I spent my yesterday spinning yarn and fiber sculptures have to be made this week and paintings. Okay. And then for public health work, I have to do the orientation packet. I have to do the client dashboard update. Okay, and then I have to respond to Trina. Okay, so these are just some things that I need to remember. Oh, and I'm gonna put vet claim here because it's Sunday and I hadn't done it from here, so I'm just gonna migrate that. Oh, Lauren's checklist, migrate. Okay, girl. The video stopped at some point. I don't know where. I forgot to put like a timer on to remind myself. But this was last week, and like I mentioned, I just use to-dos just rapidly on this side. I put my appointments here, and then if I do a to-do, I'll put it here. This is this week. I just used some stickers that I had from La Dolce Vita. I just want to use up my stuff. I decided to use this pen that I just got, Uni-ball 4-in-1. It's another green, but this one is plastic. And I put my appointments for the week here, or like the major things that I need to put time into here in red. My weekly focus is here, which is something new I'm doing this week because I didn't do it last week. Just so it's front and center. And then this is just the running list. And then that's what the week looks like. And I use these little Midori tabs to just help me find my way, right? So I'll show you. Move this one up. Because this one is the month. So I use these tabs. So this is the monthly one. And then this one is the week that I'm on. And then this one will take me to the dailies, which is just some regular paper that I use for the dailies. Nothing crazy. And this is just paper from MeePlus. I have this thing stuffed, so that's why it's hard to turn. This is my godchildren wrote in here when they were visiting. And they were playing a game and keeping score. Don't you love it when kids like start to write and they start writing things backwards? It makes you think like, what's going on in your brain? And then this is just blank paper. So this is just Filofax paper that I have, and all I did was cut it down to fit the narrow. It's nice to have different color papers in here. These are stickers on a sticker release. Now I can use these. I'm not using it for decoration. And then this tab, this first tab, this is just all my lists. Just lists that I want to review occasionally. Life tips, micro habits, herbal teas for hormone balance, some healthy meals. These are meals that I make and I'm like, oh, I want to make that again. You know what one that I made that was so by accident? Oh, it was cannelli beans. Is that how you spell it? It's basically the white kidney beans with coconut milk. Oh, and then I put tomatoes in there, like little grape tomatoes and herbs. It was delicious. 10/10. I loved it. And I had it with some jasmine rice. And it was just like comfort in a bowl. Coconut milk is really good. So that was something that I had. And again, it's all like nutrient dense, good for you. You know, I put like onions in there. I put herb de Provence. I put some fresh herbs in there. I didn't have any sun-dried tomatoes, but that would have been good. And I put like spinach in there. No, I put not spinach. I put dinosaur kale. It was so good. Okay. And then healthy snack pairings, just so I knew, you know. And then I have my to buy lists. And add to planner. I added some more things to my wish list. Crazy girl. Some sandals, I want some kind of big leather bag for work. Chanel Dead sandals. Yeah, so, you know, I get stuff occasionally. We'll see what happens. See, I had the Filofax Pocket Croc Cherry. Like, I do want a pocket red, but those things are, I mean, I've seen them for like $275, and so I was like, girls, y'all are crazy. This is my fountain pen wish list. So I'm hoping that I can find a platinum peppermint tea and a Sailor Pro Gear at the Stationery Fest. So I am prepared to buy 2 pens. Saved for those. I made a shop small list of just like when I see people mentioning different brands that look interesting. So this is the place where I bought the leather for my DIY trifold that I made. I just want to remember what I got so that when I get more leather, I can get the same customizations. And then this is the Stationery Fest list. So I've started going through the vendors just to see who's going to be there. It's on Yoseka's website. And the cool thing about that is that you can go and buy from these vendors now from their websites. So that's something, right? If you want to shop small, you can just go to Yoseka, look up the Stationery Fest vendor list, and just start shopping from them. But I started going through the list. I stopped at J. I still have a lot more to go. But I wanted to look at everybody's page so I can know, like, oh, yeah, I want to get something from these places. I can't wait to get stuff from, like, Dana 8 Oatmeal, Bloom Paper Studio, Club Dog. So, and then this is just my packing list that I'm starting to put together my outfits for New York. Started doing some research on a Chanel classic double flap pocketbook. Like, I am deep into luxury YouTube at the moment, and it's fun. I like it for the art, and of course I like vintage. So I've been like trying to figure out like what are the best years to buy a Chanel bag. And so the best years of 1989 to 2006. This, yeah, so yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm thinking maybe it may not be a birthday present for this year because maybe I have to save, but it could be a birthday present for 48. I like to save for the things that I want. Like, nothing is off limits if you're willing to save for it. I don't do credit or Klarna layaway, things like that. I like peace. Oh, and then I put back here just the places where you can buy good resale. Apparently in Japan, it's illegal to sell like bootleg. So there's some really good places from Japan resellers, Japanese resellers, where you can like trust that it's authentic. Of course, like Fashion File, which I may pop into Fashion File while I'm in New York just to kind of look around and then be able to test out and feel bags and stuff. And then this is just some blank paper. And then these are the little plotter folders. And I just took a whole sheet of stickers that my friend gave me and just covered it. And then I used my label maker and I made this personal. I just thought that that was fun. And in here are just my to-do list, like different things that I'm working on that I want to have, like checklist, timeline, that kind of thing. It's personal. And then I did one for work. Same thing. I went through my stickers and was like, you need to use some of these stickers. This is a 3D sticker. I don't know if you can see that. You must be plotting something. Work. And then I just put some stickers here. A little Coffee Monsters Co. sticker. Get your ducks in a row. And then these are just work stuff. Things that I'm like, okay, we have to get this stuff together. Like, I need to invoice the client this week. And yeah, that's what I have in there. And then this is the lifter. I got this thing stuffed. And then if that wasn't enough, y'all know I can't live without a pocket notebook. So I just took a paper binder clip. You pop that thing right in the back, and you have a notebook. Because sometimes I need a clean page where I'm like, I just need to write things down. Messy, and I always have to have a notebook. You're not going to catch me without a pocket notebook. Some kind of pocket something. So that is that for the flippity flip. Well, this video was very long, but that is what I'm working with. I'm very happy with this for now, and I will be in something else in August in another one of my formats that I've set up as part of my 2026 planner system. I set up pockets, a pocket rings, a personal rings, a passport TN, and a standard TN to work in. And then of course I had this. So I had my formats already set up. So I don't feel like I'm hopping per se. I just knew that I was going to have different seasons and I would need different things. So that is why I set them up in advance, and I feel like I'm using all of my things. And yeah. So that is that, friends. I didn't even put my readers on. Oh, look at me. And then this is my little Delphonics. This is the best size. This is the small. Let me know if you want a little walkthrough of this, all my things. But this is what I take with me room to room. I can throw this in my bag if I'm going out, and I feel like it's a lot more secure. Even got readers in here. It's a lot more secure than that medium one. I have a medium one, but it's just too big, girl. This is the size. Okay. So anyway, let me know if you want a little walkthrough of this. But that is it, honey. I'm going to go take care of my dog, figure out what I'm going to eat for brunch, and then get back to spinning yarn, literally spinning yarn. But I get to watch like different things on the YouTube and on Netflix. Last night I watched, while spinning yarn, believe it or not, all of Little House on the Prairie. I enjoyed it. What did you think? Okay, I am off. You have a wonderful Sunday. I hope you get into some cute things today. And I will catch you in the next one, friend. Okay, bye.